Great rejection there by King Philip, and
AÑEJO RUM getting a slight edge there in field goal percentage, really because of their excellent shooting from the perimeter. And that's what happened early in the first period. They missed only 2 attempts while putting in 4 field goals from the outside in the first period.
Ray Cuenco spotting an opening inside. Hang time! And he got that shot in with a foul. 3-point play in the offing for Ray Cuenco. And that puts AÑEJO RUM 65 off to a 7-point lead, the biggest in this game so far. Earlier, it was San Miguel Beer that erected a 6-point lead in the early goings of this quarter, of the first quarter. Ato Agustin, by the way, is back, or is in the game for the first time for San Miguel. Franz Pumaran's pass, uncontrolled by Alvin Teng. Jaworski for the triple V. Not that time. Mamaril and Teng contesting the rebound. There's a quick pass to Sonny Jaworski, who reverses from under.
Blind shot there by Sonny Jaworski, bringing the fans to their feet.
Reflex. You can do that when you've been playing that long. You know certainly what to do.
Yes, when Sonny Jaworski's got the veteran smarts going for him.
Bobby Joe.
From the outside, nothing there, only one attempt.
2 65ers.
Ed, is that AÑEJO RUM somehow has controlled the tempo. They've been playing a deliberate kind of basketball, and that's really what the 65ers want to play against a team like San Miguel Beer.
That foul by Ato Agustin on Leo Isaac sends it to the 15-foot line. Leo has been trying to assert himself after coming off that injury. He played pretty carefully in the first few games that he was fielded in. Now in this ballgame, he seems to be more aggressive.
Isaac getting his first point from the free throw line and make that 2. Incidentally, Ramon Fernandez still has not scored in this ball game. He has attempted 3 times, made none.
The lead is ballooned to 11. There's the favorite shot by Agustin. It's a classic jump shot by Ato Agustin from left flank.
Well, almost on a fadeaway there. So that makes it even tougher to block.
Loizaga gives the pick to Sonny Jaworski.
All the way home for Sonny, using that massive pick set by Chito Loizaga. Pumaran getting free here.
Jaworski harassing Agustin.
Someone got free on the other end, yes. Tit for tat there. Agustin doing to Jaworski what Jaworski did earlier to Franz Pumaran.
Sonny Jaworski.
He's running rings now around the deep defenders. And they'll call the offense, I think, on Chito Loizaga.
He was jockeying for a position inside with Ato Agustin. That's the first personal on Chito Loizaga.
Well, putting too much weight there on Agustin, you can see that there's a big weight disadvantage between the two. You see that again. Using his forearm to get rid of the obstacle that was Ato Agustin.
Here's Franz Pumaran up against Ray Cuenco. Missed the triple V shot. It is a 9-point lead by AÑEJO. Chito with a pick from Ray Cuenco.
And Pumaran got caught there for the push.
11-point lead now by AÑEJO, 37-26.
They're anticipating every pass. They're looking for the best possible opportunity to score. Fernandez still netting, not getting the ball to fall, and Fernandez still netting, not getting the ball to fall, and Mamaril aggressive underneath the boards.
And Sonny Jaworski is behind the back, who was anticipated by Franz Pumaran. It is 4-on-2.
What might have been the call there was a charging, but then, you know, that can go either way. I thought that the AÑEJO defense really was not established, so it was a good call overall. Ramon Fernandez converting the charities for his first 2 points of the ball game.
AÑEJO lead down to 9 points at 37-28. Chito Loizaga spotting an opening there, but got blocked by Bobby Jose. Franz Pumaran brings it down for the Beermen.
Now, if Mamaril wants to stay underneath the basket, he's going to be called for the illegal defense. Well, that was a heartbreaker of a miss there by San Miguel Beer, and I guess the reason for that was the intimidation and the height of Ronnie Mamaril underneath. Big block there, and I wonder who's... I think it's going to be San Miguel ball.
That's right, because
the ball bouncing off.
Leo Isaac.
Yes, a good move there by Ives Dignadisa. You see that again. Isaac smothered, and Dignadisa very smart, and he bounced the ball off the leg of Leo Isaac. Smart move.
Well, it seems that the game plan here for the second quarter by Añejo is in stark contrast to what they were doing in the early goings.
Well, they've been able to rotate their offensive patterns very well, and they're catching San Miguel's defense off guard as a result. But I think the big difference has been the tempo that Añejo Rum has set here. And here's a traveling violation, another turnover. Añejo Rum, another crack at the basket. Oh, nice pass there.
Miscalculation.
Fernandez.
Agustin.
Nice turnaround, fall-away jumper.
Juan Fernandez will be called for the loose ball foul as he took the ball away from Romulo Mamaril. 37-28 is the count in favor of Añejo Rum 65.
Now this is a new formation that Añejo Rum is trying. Jaworski at low post. He feels he's got a big advantage over Hector Calma. He certainly has.
And wanted to take advantage of that, but missed the shot. Ives Dignadise. That's the rebound and protected it against Sonny Jaworski.
Nobody was going to take that ball away from Ives.
Distrito's back for Leo Isaac. Samboy. There's Mamaril again.
Doing an excellent job, yes. He's doing an excellent job. Not only in rebounding, but also putting in the points.
Distrito looking around. Here's Jaworski. They've got 8 seconds on the shot clock. What is this, a double foul? Hey.
I think they're going to call the technical on doing Distrito. Not a good sportsman-like gesture to do. He banged that basketball against the glass after the foul, after the double foul call. I think they'll call the technical on Distrito, and rightly so.
Double foul on Loizaga Angeles. Technical foul, Distrito.
And just as we expected,
there.
yes, just as we expected, he was absolutely no reason for him to throw that ball against the backboard.
I guess he knew it. He knew it was going to be called for the technical.
I don't think he protested at all.
He probably regretted it the moment he did it.
Yes. Spur of the moment, emotional outburst there. But I guess the reason for that is because there's so much hanging in the balance here for Añejo Rum. Añejo Rum needs to win this game and to sweep its next 3 to be able to gain that playoff for the second finals berth. That's the reason why there's so much intensity, so much fire, the players of Añejo Rum in this game.
Everything is at stake here as far as Añejo Rum 65 is concerned. We have Philip Cesar coming back in for Chito Loizaga. Still an 8-point lead by Añejo with 6:25 remaining in the second quarter. Mamaril gets it out to Philip Cesar.
Some boys there cheering for Añejo Rum on the stands. Mamaril. Low posting on Fernandez. He takes a turnaround.
Hey!
Playing one of his best games, Ronnie Mamaril.
Overall, now a 10-point lead by Añejo Rum 65 at 39-29. Referee Maglaya calls a push from Sonny Jaworski.
And Sonny Jaworski. Some antics there by Sonny Jaworski. Well, actually, the message that he wanted to say to the referee, I guess, is that just a slight nudge will merit you a foul. Come on, this is a contact sport. Give me a chance to play ball. I guess that's what Sonny Jaworski is saying. This is not a sissy's game.
I think he conveyed his message pretty clearly. This very intense ball game between Añejo Rum 65 and San Miguel Beer. Look at that large crowd in attendance for this ball game. Pretty good Sunday crowd here. But they're certainly getting their money's worth.
You know, even the Presto Alaska game, that is going to be the nightcap of today's doubleheader, is going to be an interesting match to watch.
Well, Alaska has had some experience in springing surprises, even when they're out of contention already.
Exactly. They're going to be playing the spoiler's role. And you know, Alaska has lost all of its game in the semifinals so far. Now, I doubt very much that Alaska is going to end up losing all of its semifinal games. So you can expect Alaska to pull down a victim or two along the way. And it could be Presto tonight. And I guess that's the reason why the fans have come out here at the Ultra, sensing a possible upset in the making. And, well, hang on there and we'll find out when Presto takes on Alaska in the nightcap of our twin bill tonight.
Quinito will be working that game with Joe Contada. Hector Calma inside.
Nice shake and bake move, but Philip Cesar getting the rebound.
Great move by Rudy Distrito. He just let Samboy go by. Samboy carried by his momentum.
Again, Hector Calma. And they're going to call a foul on Sonny Jaworski.
San Miguel Beer already has 16 fouls with 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this half.
Jaworski not getting in a break here from the referees. They're calling every slight nudge that he makes on the offensive player that he guards.
Ray Cuenco against Dice. Kept his poise there. 12-point lead again by the 65ers.
Good scrambling defense here by AÑEJO RUM, keeping the ball outside for AÑEJO, for San Miguel Beer. Oh, finally an incursion, but nothing there.
Ed Bambarilla is at work again under the bucket for AÑEJO. Distrito spotted Philip Cesar under the basket. Ives Dice for the rebound.
Distrito going down to the floor, but it was a play acting job.
Obviously the referees weren't convinced. There's the pitch to Distrito. Amon Fernandez after him.
AÑEJO RUM going to town here with fast break baskets.
14 points for Rudy Distrito. This is the biggest lead at 14 points.
San Miguel Beer falling apart, and it's Ramon Fernandez. AÑEJO RUM riding on a 13-point lead, but throwing the ball away. I was just going to say the three factors have contributed to this big AÑEJO lead and the collapse of San Miguel Beer here in the second period. First, the lack of concentration. Doesn't seem that the Beer men really are concentrating, particularly in their offensive patterns. They're lapsing into a lot of miscues and turnovers and errors. Secondly, AÑEJO stuck defense. And as a result, San Miguel Beer has fallen behind. Not that time. Yes. I guess that's the reason why Alvin Teng is back on the floor. Norman Black must have seen that the rebounding power of AÑEJO RUM has been so dominant that he really needs some board men to come back and try to neutralize that strength of AÑEJO RUM underneath the boards. And Philip Cesar, he did not have rebounding position, so he was called for that foul over the back.
He seemed like he was trying to part the Red Sea there. Juan Fernandez isolated against Philip Cesar. Ray Cuenco coming for the double team. Calma's open. He saves it at the sideline. 4 seconds on the shot clock of San Miguel. They keep possession. That's referee Maglaya.
Yes. Sonny Jaworski telling the referees the ball hit Angeles' foot on the way out. Yes.
Referee Maglaya reverses himself.
Has changed his mind, and that's a gutsy call to make when you admit a mistake.
Cuenco.
Holloway not there, but Romy Momaril, he also has 8 points.
Top of the key jumper, Distrito. Angeles gets it over to Calma. Teng.
Too much power in that jump hook by Alvin Teng.
Still a 10-point lead by AÑEJO at 45-35. Distrito is blocked and fouled. 2:27 remaining in the second quarter. Here's Hector Calma on the run. Being shadowed by Distrito. Fernandez looks to Angeles. 47-35. San Miguel Beer, as Quinito mentioned, is on a winning streak here in the semifinals. They have yet to lose a game.
2 of 2 there by Josel Angeles. Averaging 5.7 points in this conference, but close to 9 the last 3 outings.
Distrito double teamed. Sonny Jaworski gets inside. Ooh, jackknife. The Big J putting AÑEJO on top again by 12.
And Jaworski starting his drive from way outside.
Fernandez.
Jaworski, however, is going to stay in the ball game while Teng has gone back to the bench.
Dante Gonzaga picked up his first 3 fouls in succession in the early minutes of the first quarter.
Warding off, and I think he also kicked out his leg. So it might have been called there for 2 infractions. Got away with it, 1 for 2.
Rudy Distrito looking to up that advantage.
Amarillo did an excellent job. Of course, he goes back to the bench with 3 personals. Distrito.
Franz Pumarang is in for Hector Calma on the San Miguel side.
Trying to give full concentration in that free throw and putting 1 out of 2.
Here's Samboy. Fernandez.
He has not made a single field goal in this game.
That's right. He has 3 points, all from the 15-foot line.
Averaging 22.2 points and 7.3 rebounds in this conference.
That's his first miss from the 15-foot line. And they're still up by 10, 50-40. Shot pass inside, taken away by Yves Dignadice. San Miguel wants the last shot here. Fernandez. Bobby Jose, clean lane. Time for one last play by AÑEJO RUM 65. Distrito being harassed in the backcourt. Goes up for the 3-point shot. That's counted. That was counted. And AÑEJO RUM 65 has an 11-point lead going into the third.